Hi Leo, welcome to your general reading. First and foremost, Leo, if you come across this at a different time, the timestamp date is still meant for you. It comes to you when it is supposed to. If you're here as a cross watcher for Leo, you are more than welcome. Everybody, all involved, please only take it resonates. So the rest of the fucking bucket, chuck it over there. We don't need it. Let's not look at it. Let's not take it with us. At the bottom in the description box, you can find the direct link to book a personal read with me if you do want to. All the information is down there, as well as my other social media that I do pull tarot content on. And let's see what we got cooking good looking for you, Leo. I heard Taylor Swift song, Blank Space. I'm hearing that part, and I'll write your name. Someone getting a tattoo of someone's name on them, on their hip, their right hip. They're getting a tattoo name. Coordinates too. Coordinates of something. Maybe coordinates of where y'all met or something. I don't know. That's cool. We have the Page of Pentacles. I heard Harley working hard. You guys have an Earth child. I heard an Earth son. If that's the case, this child is very mechanical. That's their forte. They like carpentry, tools. They may even be quite young. Barely in the double digits, like barely 10, 11, 12 years old, but they're using like chainsaws and heavy machinery. They're just built that way. They've been doing it all of their life. This child is a very old soul. They were naturally good at this craft. They've been here before. What they make is just like magic. It feels prodigy type energy. Oh, an astonishing cook at 12 years old, right? An amazing craftsman, a wood artist at 11 years old, something like that. 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. So for a lot of you mamas and papas out there, there's no need to be worried or concerned about your child's future here. 3 of Wands. No need to be concerned about it. No need to worry. They're doing all the right things. They're going the right way. Queen of Swords, you've definitely put them in the best position possible to make them the most successful. Whether you're a biological mother or father, you're a guardian, you're a step-in, step-parent, right? You're an adopted parent. I don't care who you are. This individual has set up this child for success. Whether this is a earth child or not, earth sign, you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or if this is just a child in general. You have set your child up successfully for the future. You were very, I don't want to say you're very hard on them, but you were, I don't want to say harsh, but I am kind of getting that word, but you were very strict in the fact that you expected certain behavior from them, and if they didn't deliver, there were obvious repercussions, and they learned from those repercussions. Like, you definitely put down the gavel here. But they're disciplined. They have manners. They have good character because of those things you did, right? Because the Page of Pentacles is someone who's trustworthy. It's someone who's loyal. It's someone who's honest. It's someone who is steadfast. It's someone who's going to show up every day for work. It's somebody that's going to be there for you and be a good friend. You've created a good character within your child by your parenting. You don't need to worry about anything. But also, this child may suffer from anxiety. And that may grow as they get older. So be careful, mama, papa, guardian. Don't be too micromanaging, or there could be somebody in their life that is micromanaging. And it might not be you, Leo. This could be the other parent. This could be, an overbearing external, I heard grandmother, an overbearing grandmother. Either way, be a little mindful of how this kid is praised and how he's not praised, or how she's not praised. I am getting a biological male here, very strong though, because if this kid can never do anything right, they bring home an A, why wasn't it an A plus? They're always going to be walking on eggshells. And I'm getting that here for a child that may progress have high functioning anxiety, it feels like, but still have it nonetheless because they're always worried about failing or they're worried about not being good enough. So if you're worried about that, or if there's someone in their life, this is your message of, hey, you might want to give a little bit of positive reinforcement so they don't always think that they need to be the best they can be, and the best they can be isn't good enough when it's not decided upon externally that it was good enough. They're going to become their own worst critic internally. But for those, that's just like a small little tidbit I got from Spirit. But for a lot of you guys, you're really good parents, you're a really good guardian, whatever you are to this child. If you're a teacher, you've helped it. I just got chills. If you are a teacher, you have helped this child calm their nerves. I don't know if they have like a fidgety toy, or if you provided them a safe space in class, or if they have their own like special seating. I don't know what it was. But you saw them. They felt seen. They felt heard. They felt comfortable and safe. You make someone feel comfortable and safe to not be perfect and not have to walk on eggshells. Five of Wands. Don't listen to what anyone has to say when it comes to you and your child. Don't listen to anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your own parent. If you decide that what's best for your child is best for your child, that's what's best for your child. If you decide that something's not good for them, it's not good for them. You don't listen to anybody else. You don't have to listen to family or books or me or YouTube or anything. Screw that. You are this person's parent, and you decide what the hell happens in that person's life, in that child's life, until they're an adult themselves. Because I feel a lot of chitter chatter about how you're doing things. Or if you are protecting your child from somebody and you're setting boundaries. People have issues with that. I'm just getting a lot of, you're a really good parent in whatever way you are, whether you're biological or not. If you took on that role, thank you to whoever has taken on those roles and didn't need to. But you have taken on that role with seriousness. You didn't take it lightly that you were raising a human being to bring into this world to be a productive part of society. You might be raising, a very light-bearing child, someone that's supposed to help raise the consciousness of this world. Therefore, you've taught them discipline, kindness, empathy. There's just chitter-chatter around that. Conflict. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, yeah. In your social group, your friends, your family, the other person's friends and family, the other parent's friends and family, just society in general, I don't feel like you're following norms when it comes to how you're parenting this child, and you might be getting some backlash from your parents or from other people in your family. That's not how we were raised, and we turned out fine. So, something like that. I feel like you're breaking a generational trauma with how you're raising your child versus how you were raised. Okay, Leo, let's grab an animal oracle card. I can't stop dropping stuff today, and I can't speak either. I obviously know that we're in pre-shadow Mercury retrograde, and I feel it. I'm a very strong Mercury placement. It's my strongest placement, and it's quite intense, so Mercury usually hits me pretty good, especially in my speech. What do we have for Leo? We have this seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. This is your guidance. The emotional sea that's hovering just below your consciousness is a well of feelings that needs to be acknowledged and expressed. Expressing emotions doesn't mean indulging in them compulsively or creating drama around them. If there are tears, let them simply be tears and allow them to flow. Cry or laugh as much as you need to. Explore these feelings by sharing them with someone you trust, or write about them in a journal. Paying particular attention to the sensations in your body. These sensations are clues to the layers of emotion that are just below the surface of your awareness. By either talking or writing them down, you bring them into your awareness, find relief, and create an opportunity to release them. Don't let this be a theatrical exercise, one where you act or try to force yourself to feel something you're not. Make sure that you include a good dose of humor from time to time, particularly if you're healing from darker and scarier emotions. It's not necessary to cleanse the emotion and psychic scars that remain from early experiences too frequently, but now is the time to do so. Should you find yourself starting to get lost in the whirlpool of a traumatic memory, change the scenery by physically moving or intentionally distracting yourself in the same way. I'm getting the energy of you cannot heal where you were hurt, where you were traumatized. So if you're dealing with this Five of Wands energy, these, unwarranted opinions, people causing issues with you, drama, talking shit about you, I feel like it's just going to propel you into a deeper healing. Or honestly, I don't know who's done a cord cutting here. Someone's done a cord cutting. It was unsuccessful. It was unsuccessful for whoever that is. It's not necessary to cleanse the emotional psychic scars that remain from early experiences too frequently, but now it's time to do so. Should you find yourself starting to get lost in the whirlpool of traumatic memory, change the scenery by physically moving or intentionally distracting yourself in the same way. It isn't necessary to cure yourself of the feelings as associated with memories all in one setting. Instead, simply relieve some of the pressure that lurks below the surface. Words associated with this card, Leo, are observant, swift, resourceful, sociable, protective, messenger, respect, fairness, emotional, and communication. I love you guys. I wish you the very best, Leo. If you do want a personal reading, go down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is in the description box. And yeah, I love y'all.